The Roman Empire, a name that echoes through history, conjures images of power, conquest, and grandeur. For centuries, Rome's legions marched across continents, their standards a symbol of both might and fear. These military formations were not merely instruments of war, they were the very backbone of the Roman state, embodying its discipline, organization, and unwavering resolve. The story of the Roman legions is a captivating tale of evolution, adaptation, and enduring impact. It's a journey that takes us from the early days of Rome, with its citizen soldiers, to the height of its imperial power, where legions stood as highly trained professional fighting forces. The legions were not static entities, they transformed over time, reflecting the changing needs of the Roman state. Their story is inextricably linked to the rise of Rome itself, from a small city-state to a vast empire that dominated the Mediterranean world. To understand the Roman legions is to understand the Roman Empire itself, its strengths, its complexities, and its enduring legacy. In the early days of Rome, the concept of a standing professional army was alien. The Roman army's origins lay in the citizen militia, a force composed of citizens who were obligated to serve in times of war. These early legions were far removed from the disciplined, professional soldiers of later centuries. They were farmers, artisans, and shopkeepers called upon to defend their city and their homes. Each year, as the campaigning season approached, the Roman consuls would hold a levy, calling upon eligible men to enlist. These citizen soldiers were expected to provide their own equipment, a factor that often reflected their economic status. The wealthiest citizens, comprising the cavalry, would arrive with horses and gleaming armor, while the poorer citizens, forming the infantry, might possess little more than a spear and shield. This early system, while seemingly rudimentary, fostered a strong sense of civic duty and patriotism. Service in the legions was not merely an obligation, it was a privilege, a tangible manifestation of Roman citizenship. The Roman Republic, ever expanding, faced new challenges that its citizen army struggled to meet. Distant wars and prolonged campaigns placed a strain on the manpower of Rome, while the traditional system of levying troops based on wealth created its own set of problems. It was against this backdrop that Gaius Marius, a skilled general and ambitious politician, rose to prominence. In 107 BC, Marius instituted a series of reforms that would fundamentally reshape the Roman military, transforming it from a citizen-based force into a professional army. The Marian reforms were wide-ranging and impactful. One of the most significant changes was the removal of property qualifications for military service. This opened the ranks of the legions to landless citizens, men who were eager to escape poverty and find opportunity in the army. This new system provided Rome with a larger pool of manpower, addressing the growing need for soldiers. Moreover, it fostered a sense of loyalty among these soldiers, who now owed their livelihoods to the state and their general. The Marian reforms also brought about significant changes in the organization and structure of the legions. The traditional manipular system, which had been the backbone of the Roman army for centuries, was replaced by the cohort system. The cohort, a larger and more flexible unit, became the basic building block of the Roman legion. Each legion was now composed of 10 cohorts, each numbering around 480 men. Within each cohort, the centurion emerged as a pivotal figure. These officers, typically promoted from the ranks, were responsible for the training, discipline, and effectiveness of their men. The centurion's role extended beyond the battlefield. They oversaw camp duties, ensured the well-being of their soldiers, and served as a vital link between the legionaries and the higher command. The centurionate was a demanding and dangerous profession, but it offered a path to advancement and recognition within the Roman military hierarchy. The Roman legionary, a professional soldier equipped and trained to the highest standards, stood as a formidable force on the ancient battlefield. Armed with the iconic gladius, a short sword renowned for its lethality in close combat, the legionary could engage enemies effectively at close quarters. The pilum, a heavy javelin designed to pierce shields and armor, provided the legions with a fearsome ranged attack capable of disrupting enemy formations before they even clashed with the Roman lines. The legionaries' equipment was not merely about offensive capability, it also provided crucial protection. The scutum, a large curved shield, offered a significant degree of cover, while helmets, often adorned with distinctive crests, shielded the head from blows. This combination of weaponry, armor, and training made the Roman legionary a versatile and deadly opponent, capable of adapting to a variety of combat situations. While the legionaries formed the core of the Roman army, they were not the only force at Rome's disposal. Auxiliary troops recruited from the non-citizen populations of the empire and beyond played a crucial role in supporting and augmenting the legions. These auxiliary units provided a wide range of specialized skills and capabilities that the legions often lacked. Archers, slingers, and javelinmen from regions renowned for their ranged combat prowess provided the Roman army with valuable firepower. Cavalry contingents, drawn from skilled horsemen like the Numidian light cavalry or the Batavian heavy cavalry, offered speed, maneuverability, and a powerful shock force on the battlefield. These auxiliary units fighting alongside the legions added depth and flexibility to Roman military operations, allowing commanders to tailor their forces to specific enemies and terrains. Behind the legions and auxiliary forces stood a network of support units essential for maintaining the Roman war machine. Engineers, skilled in the construction of roads, bridges, and fortifications, played a vital role in facilitating the movement of armies and securing Roman conquests. Their expertise was crucial in maintaining supply lines, enabling the legions to campaign effectively even in hostile territory. Medical personnel, though often overlooked, were indispensable to the well-being of the Roman army. They tended to the wounded, treated illnesses, and worked to maintain the health of the soldiers, contributing to the overall effectiveness of the legions. These support units, often working behind the scenes, were as important to the Roman war effort as the legionaries themselves. To be a Roman legionary was to embrace a life of rigorous training, unwavering discipline, and frequent hardship. From the moment a recruit entered service, he was subjected to a demanding regimen designed to mold him into a model soldier. Drill instructors, veterans themselves, instilled the importance of obedience, teamwork, and physical endurance. Life in the legions was not for the faint of heart. Legionaries marched long distances, often carrying heavy loads, and endured harsh weather conditions. They constructed fortified camps with remarkable speed and efficiency, a testament to their training and discipline. Combat, when it came, was brutal and unforgiving, demanding courage, skill, and a willingness to face death. The Roman legions for centuries stood as a symbol of military might and efficiency. Their influence on military thinking and organization has resonated through the ages, leaving an indelible mark on the art of war. From the cohort system to the emphasis on discipline and training, the Roman military model has inspired military thinkers and leaders for centuries. Even today, echoes of the Roman legions can be seen in the organizational structures, training methods, and tactical doctrines of modern armies. The Roman emphasis on logistics, engineering, and the importance of a well-trained, well-equipped professional army continues to hold relevance in the 21st century. The story of the Roman legions is not merely a tale of ancient history. It's a testament to the enduring power of organization, discipline, and innovation in the realm of warfare.